Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Fletcher back at MLC, Mental Lifestyle Club. Welcome back. Subscribe if you're new, join the club. So today's video, just want to outline exactly how I plan to make my first 100k. So obviously the first 100,000, as I think it was Charlie Munger that said it, it's the hardest to get, but it makes the biggest difference in your life. It was something like that, but it couldn't be further from the truth, honestly. So my plan to get my first $100,000, it's sort of set out like a bit of a step-by-step almost. So I'm going to do it as a wagey. I'm going to do it by working a job, even doing like delivery driving and shit. So basically what I'm going to do, first off, get a job that's decent hours, at least 8 hours every single day. That's the main job. That's going to pay me probably around 1,000 to 1,500 a day. And then on top of that, you can also, what I'm personally going to do as my side hustle, my main one, is DoorDash. The DoorDash is actually really handy because for my area that I'm in, I can actually make around about $25, $27 an hour, sometimes 30. So just imagine it's 25 bucks an hour, right? If I'm working, let's say, 4 hours a day doing DoorDash, that's an extra $100 in my pocket, mate. That's not bad. That's about a third of what I need to make 100k a year. And so the plan is basically I'm going to see what I can do and try to work around about 12 hours every single day between all my jobs and side hustles and shit. Eventually I'm actually going to set up a community page, like Discord community for this, because I would like to make YouTube and social media part of my income, because personally I believe that is, I'm like full disclosure, I'm not doing this for free. I would like to make some money out of this. I'm not going to sell you some bullshit course. I'm only going to sell shit that I personally would buy myself, because I believe that if the product that I'm putting out there isn't good enough for myself to buy, why the fuck would anyone else buy it, you know? So I'm going to design a product, design a service that I can sell to people online that makes me, I'm not going to charge heaps, but makes me a little bit of recurring revenue each month. And it's just like, it's sort of like a side hustle almost, just add a little bit on top. It's just a cherry on top of the total income for the month, you know? So I will be setting that up probably in the next month or two, maybe. I have a friend that's really good with that stuff, so I might actually see if I can get a helping hand from him. He actually does it for some of the biggest YouTubers in the game. So essentially, my plan is to average around $2,000 a week in income, because that way I can save at least 3/4 of it. That'd be putting away around 1.5k. This is all after tax, by the way. Again, I said this in the last video, but on my channel, I only talk after tax money, because talking before tax is fucking bullshit, because it's you don't actually, if someone's salary is $100,000, they're not actually making $100,000, they're making more like 70 after tax. So by saying, oh, I make $100,000, it's, yeah, sure, on paper you do, but you only see 70 of it, so your lifestyle is only living off of 70k a year. And so on this channel, I only ever talk in after tax. So yeah, my main job will probably bring in, I'll be working full-time while also studying full-time as well. So it's going to be busy days, busy times. But it'll be $1,500 a week, hopefully. Currently sorting that shit out. But I've actually just quit my other job, which was $1,500k a week. $1,500 a week. So I do need to find new employment. That shouldn't be too hard. So I'm going to get that job, $1,500 a week, plus DoorDash will be about $100 a day. Let's call it $500 a week after tax. So I only do 5 days a week. So that will put me up to 2k a week, which is exactly what I need for the total of 100k a year. Now obviously, after all my expenses, which will be, let's do some quick maths, so it'll be around 200 for rent each week, so that's what, 10k a year. Food's around 3 to 4k, we'll call it 4k, that's 14. Fuel's a killer, that'll be like 5k. So let's call it 20k expenses each year. That's hopefully we can keep it down lower than that. But it'll be around $20,000 in expenses every year. So I'll be putting, just so I only manage to hit that 2k mark, it's going to take me around about 2 years to save up that 100k, a bit under. And this, I'm talking, I want to hit 100k US as well, because the Australian dollar is around 2/3 of the USD. So 100k US is actually around about 180,000 Australian. So, no, maybe 160 maybe? I don't know. I think it's around 160, 170 maybe. I'll have to check. But, yeah, my goal is to hit 100k, 6 figures in USD, because I feel like that is the actual, that's like that's real money, you know, that's, you're fucking with some actual cash. So that's the plan, and that'll basically enable me to start just about any business that I want to. I won't really have any financial setbacks at all, like there won't be any reason. Oh, there's cows on the road, that's interesting. I won't have any financial issues. I'll be set. I could literally, if I wanted to, I could just I could quit my jobs and just freaking live off of my savings for a bit while I get a business up and running. Obviously, I would not recommend that. It's always important to have some sort of income. And so, essentially, yeah, that's my plan to make $100,000. Is to put my head down, get some actual employment, get a job, 2 jobs, maybe even 3. Work every single weekend. Don't go out. Spend as little as possible, whilst still studying full-time a commerce degree. And yeah, essentially that's how I'm going to make my first $100,000. And I'm open to any sort of criticisms that you may have. So please, if you can see any sort of suggestions or any issues that you might have with that, if you have any, seriously, if you have any criticisms at all, drop them in the comments, please. I'd love some criticism so I can adjust my plan and make it better, perhaps. Yeah, that's pretty much my plan to make my first $100,000. Just work my ass off, because I'm only 18 years old. I have the energy still. I can put in 12-hour days every single day, 7 days a week, for years straight. So that's essentially how I'm going to do it. And furthermore, if I just say I work at a factory, if I get a factory job, that could easily be $1,500 a week job. That'll be like, they'll probably fall in love with me, to be honest. The managers will fall in love with me. I'll probably get 10-hour days, you know, and that 10 hours at a factory, it'll be about $30 an hour. So that 10 hours will be like $300 a week, $300 a day, sorry. That's $2,100 a week. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll be quite happy with that personally. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But obviously, I'm not gonna speak before I've achieved it. I would like to, I'll keep you guys up to date. I would like to inform you. I'll probably do like a weekly income report, you know. So I'll keep you guys informed. I'll let you know how it's all going, road to 100k, if you will. And yeah, so essentially the reason that 100k is the figure that I'm working with is because once you hit that 100k, that's when you're actually playing with some real money. If you wanted to, you could just invest it. You could get, say, 10% a year from stocks. Yeah, so 100k US, let's call it, okay, so it's like 160 Australian. That's 16k a year that I'm making passively, just through stocks. So each year it's going to add on 10%, 10%, 10%, and after, just so I'm putting in 50k a year back into the stocks. So that's going to go 100k to start out. The next year I'm going to put 50k in plus 10,000 on top of that. So that would be 10,000 from the profit from the investment. That's going to be an extra 60k that's gone in. So now I'll be at 160. It's 2 years in now. Second year after that, it'll make like, what is it? 16k profit from the investing, plus an extra 50k plus, so that's what, 66 for, well, I'm so out of the maths at the moment, I can't even think. So it's 326 technically. Call it, it's close enough to 325. So that's 325. The year after that, it's going to be 32.5k profit. So that's 82, let's call it 83k that I'm adding in. So that takes it up to what, 28, 400 and what, 5k after 4 years, or 3 or 4 years of investing and just putting my money back into the ruthlessly reinvesting all of the profits, ruthlessly investing all of my income. Like 400k from 4 years, that's 100k a year that I have invested, saved to do whatever the fuck I want with. I could take out loans on that shit, let it continue to grow, and yeah, just use debt, play the debt game, you know. That's the plan. That is the plan. I'm just trying to get some startup capital for these businesses. I have so many ideas. I just need to get that capital behind me and the money to start out with, you know. That's important. And yeah, I'll draw up a full-on plan maybe, and I'll chuck it onto the end of the video so you can see it. But yeah, it's a very short video today. I didn't really explain anything to you guys. Just wanted to update you on where my head's at, if that makes sense, and keep you, yeah, up to date, as I said. So yeah, road to 6 figures. Let's go, boys. 6 figures US as well. Maybe I'll do, I think the Kuwaiti, is it dinar or something, is the most expensive currency. So that's like $5 Australian is like one of the Kuwaiti dollars. So maybe I'll say 100k in the Kuwaiti dollars. That's like 500k Australian. Maybe that's the goal. Maybe we'll do that. $500,000 Australian. Soon. Give me a couple years. Anyway, road to 100k. Thank you for watching this Men's Lifestyle Club video. Make sure you subscribe, become an early member of the club. I will be taking notes on anyone that comments in these early videos, and I'll make sure to make you known to the community once it grows a bit more. Yeah, I was looking for those OGs, you know. So if you're seeing this right now, drop a comment saying early member, give us a sub. Stay tuned for some more. Thank you for being a part of the Men's Lifestyle Club. This has been Fletcher. I'll see you in the next one.